Hello out there, and welcome back to the bench. Today I wanted to go over a couple of sanding power tools here for the hobby. This one not so much. This is a battery operated diamond bead reamer to, you see it? I wanted to get one of these cone shaped bits to put that funnel shape in some holes that I'm drilling in some of the plastic for some of my Gunpla pieces. And I wanted to test this. It's a not expensive tool, battery operated. We'll see how that works. And for sanding, this is Micromark's fairly new power sander. There it is. Micromark power sander. Look, new. So, there you go. Now it's got a bunch of shapes that fit into the top here. It looks like my Dremel Stylo, but it only holds, I believe it just holds these. It's a vibrating tool. So we're going to check that out. And what I'm going to do is I prepared a few of these. I put putty, Tamiya putty white. I loaded up this. This has that star. You know when they put the yellow star inserts in it? I filled it all up just to see if we can sand it down. And then on this one, you can see it's got a little engraving panel line here. So I just filled in this side here. So to see if we can use that as a sample. And that one I used Vallejo plastic putty. This stuff is really nice. This is an acrylic resin. This is a solvent-based resin. Always look for the flame logo. And if you need to clean any of this up, you use lacquer thinner. And you can actually put some lacquer thinner and thin this out if you want to fill in some little gaps using a toothpick or something, or even a brush. You can thin it out like paint. I'll be going over some of the putties later on in another video. I got a whole bunch to test. That will be for another video. So let's go ahead and pick one of these to start with. Why don't we start with the power sander? Let's go ahead and open this. Baby's packaged pretty good. All right, I don't want to hit the camera here. There we go. Now we got it. Let me get this out of the way. All right, let's get these bits out. There we go. Came with one already attached. Oh, here's the sanding papers that fit each of the shapes, but I'm going to let you in a little secret. We probably won't even use those. How's that? That's a secret. I'll show you guys what I did for one of my other sanding tools. I'm going to use the same thing here. But I guess, yep, you twist this. There it is, and the bits come out. And there's different shapes to get into different areas. This is rounded. You could put the sandpaper that actually fits around this for odd shapes, and then rounded and squares, even like a nice diamond shape to get into certain areas. This is great for woodworking too, actually. But I believe, let's go ahead and pick one of these. Let me see, what are we going to try? We'll try a square one. So you put this in, push her all the way down. There it is. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Let's see what we get. Oh, she was already on. She shipped already on. There you go, on off. So we're not going to see much here in the way of what it's doing. See if we can see it on camera. Yep, there you go. Look at that. The LED lights help. That is pretty powerful, to tell you the truth, guys. That's pretty powerful. So I guess with theirs, looks like these are different grits. It doesn't even say. Look, it's just blank. They're different colors, you know. This is one I peeled to test earlier to see if it comes off, and it does. But anyway, these feel like different textures. So you would peel it off. Hold on, guys. Tough to do behind the camera. And what we're going to do is, let me get it closer to me so I can do it. So let's see how this works right off the bat. All right, here we go. And that's it. And you're ready to go. So, let's try their sandpaper first. I'm going to show you my trick for using your own, much cheaper. Now, when sanding, I got a couple of gadgets on their way in that collect dust. That's coming up soon. But for now, I always like to put down a cloth just to pick up what I can, because sanding this stuff does make a mess. I don't even know what grit this is. That's why we're going to get more control over it when we use our own sandpaper. We'll know what grits we're using. Pretty powerful. That is smooth. Not bad. I can get it smoother with a better sandpaper. Higher grit. Alright. Not bad. Works good. I think it's a little rough what I would want to see how it's marking up the plastic. But this is just for show. I just wanted to show you guys. However, let me get a piece of wood here. 1 second, guys. Let me reach. I think I got a dowel here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Well, this is the closest thing for wood I could find. I think you can. This is great for dollhouse building or any kind of woodcraft. Yep, it's sanding it right down, man. Look at that. Look at the dust, the sawdust. It came right up. Wow, really, really powerful. Nice tool, guys. This is a nice tool. I think Mr. Hobby makes one. There's a few out there. They're all not too cheap. This one was under 100. I think it's $70 or so. But yeah, no, don't forget this is a real. I don't know what grit this is, but it feels like a 400 or 600. But yeah, look at that. It'll sand wood no problem. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys how to use your own. Alright, this comes right off. Let's get rid of that. I'm not going to use that again. Now, here's the secret. What you do is you go to your local. That's what I did. I mean, you can get them anywhere. You go to your local auto body shop. And they sell these $1 a sheet, and these sheets are big. I cut these down. They're like 12 inches by 12 inches. And believe it or not, at $1 a sheet, really good price, because you end up buying these sponges. Look at this. This Tamiya sponge. That's what you get, one, and it costs a fortune. Let's see what else I got here. Here's some abrasives from Tamiya, not cheap at all. Might have been $10 for this. And $10 is going to get you all 10 sheets of this stuff, exactly every grade you want, grit you want. Look, 1500, 1200, and the back is labeled really nice and clear. You can't mess up. 1000, 800. See, I bought a bunch. 600. So that's fantastic. So I don't know. Let's go right down. Let's go. Let's grab this 1000. That's kind of in the middle of what I have anyway. All right. Here's what you're going to do. Two-sided tape. I should say double-sided tape, right? All right, let me get my scissor. All right, we're going to get this. We're going to cut it down kind of close to the shape. Let's move this so you guys can see a little clearer. There we go. All right, we'll like that. Get a little close. You're going to save a lot. I'll tell you right off now. You're going to save a lot because look at, by buying these sheets, if you use this tool, which, you know, isn't that cheap at $70 or so, but if you're going to use it, you're going to save a ton on sandpaper. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get a piece of double-sided tape. Any brand will do. Let's get on here as close as we can. Don't have to be fanatical. That's good. All right, we're going to come across and cut the excess of the tape off. Perfect. All right, let me get rid of this other piece. All right, here we go. Now we're going to take our 1000 grit. You can get it pretty close. So you don't have to cut it on. So you don't have to cut all four corners. Get it into the corner like that. See that? I mean, we can get a little closer by doing this without holding the tool up. Now this is perfect. You can get the triangle. You can put it on any of them. So we're just going to come across. And look at this. I'm getting 4 out of that little square that I cut, because I'm just going to cut up to it here. You can use your knife too, your hobby knife. So look at that. I got 3 more uses out of this little square. That's how you're going to save. And there we go. Now we have 1,000 grit on our little sanding bit there. Now we're going to go back in. Push it way down. There it is. And it just locks in. We're back. All right, let me get the cloth back up here so you guys can see it. All right, let's go back in. Oh, much better, much smoother. Of course, you can go up in grit, and it comes with extra. Oops, sorry guys, I'm behind the camera. I told you because you can go up in grit. You can have some of the bits already loaded up with the different grit sandpaper. Oh, that is smooth. I mean, it looks rough, but it's not. It's as smooth as glass. Wow, that's great. All right, let's try it on our big piece here. I won't even change out the grit. Let's just see if it'll go into this. I probably need a stronger grit at first. So you can't. You gotta get it down. Then you switch out to the higher grids. You gotta start with a much more aggressive grit. You know. So let's go ahead and do this live here. We'll do 600. We'll go to 600. All right. We'll just take another one of these. Look, it even has it so it goes straight up and down the square if you want to do that. You can do a triangle. Let's go with a triangle. How about that? Grab your tape. Grab your scissor. We're doing it in real time, guys. No editing. This is how we roll, right? Who needs editing? Who needs fancy editing? We're just doing this as we are sitting here live. Here's one cut. There's 2. Let's get the scissor out of here. Oh, wait, get that scissor back. I gotta cut the sandpaper. All right, 600 grit. Let's go ahead in. This is a different shape, so I'm gonna cut it a little different. I have to go up from the bottom here directly. All right, now it's stuck down there. As I said, you can get your hobby knife, you know, and then cut it off on your bench. But the scissor works just as fast. Ready? Here's one. And there we go. And we can even use that again, probably twice. Now we got 600 grit on our triangles. Let's see how this works. Open her up. Awkward behind the camera. I've got my arms around the camera holder like that. Oh yeah, much better. Not that finishing the job here, I just want to show you guys how to use the tool and how good it works. That's awesome. The triangle is good though, if you want to get into little corners. I'm taking a hood scoop off the roof of a Eclipse car model, and I'm filling it in with this putty, and I'm going to sand it. So I'm going to end up using one of these for that for sure. So there you go, and then you start, yep, it's starting to smooth out already. And then you work your way all the way up, and then you put your primer on it, and you got a smooth shield from there. Then I can add a couple of things that I wanted to add to it. So, a really nice tool. This one gets a thumbs up. Absolutely. All the bits it comes with, and the ease of using your own sandpaper instead of using the ones that it came with. And then you run out. I mean, they sell these extra if you want to use theirs. But, as it stands, a really nice tool. The what was it called? Micromark Power Sander. So that's a winner right there. Let's get that out of the way. All right. Putting this package behind me. And let's look at this battery operated Reamer here. All right, let's get this out. All right, we're good. All right, guys, let's see. 5-piece electronic diamond bead Reamer. There you go. The tool and it's got 4 bits. 4 bits. All right. How do you open up this baby? Oh, it just slides. Oh, there we go. This one's a little more simpler, eh? Alright. I can put batteries in this. Yes. No batteries not included. Alright, guys. Let me pause the camera and put batteries in this thing. Oh, I'm back. Batteries are in. Let's see how this thing closes up. It's got a little marker on it. There it is. Let me see. Yeah, it's not working. There we go. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. This is the one I really wanted to do. I want to do like that cone shape when you drill holes. Using the... Doesn't sound too powerful. Hold on, guys. Let's take a square peg and a round hole. Let's see if this will work. Hold on, let me zoom in. Zoom in on Gundam head. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, come on. It's got no power. It's going hey, it did make it round. It was a square. But it's not powerful. Like if you want to roughen up the edges for battle weathering and customizing, see it? That's what I wanted to get it for. But it's doing its job here. It's just not. It's just bogging down. I guess what is this thing? 15 bucks? 10 bucks? I don't know what this. I guess the adage of you get what you pay for. It does do the edges. I will say that. See, I'm roughing up the edge. Sorry, guys, I'm onto that side. But God knows if it's going to work with these bigger bits. Oh my gosh. Do I go any further? This is the bad tool, Micromark. Are you watching this? Like I said, I guess if you're going to do the little edges, it's not that bad. See, I'm roughing it up. I mean, I'm not even hurting my hand, for God's sake. That's how weak it is. So, it does... Oh, here we go. It does do a little bit of damage. See, it's doing its thing. It gets bogged down right here. Now, hold on. Hold on, guys. Reach behind me. This is the tool for that. Now, we'll take the bits off of this. Here we go. My Dremel Stylo. It's even smaller than it. Variable speed. Hold on, let's zoom this out. Hold on, guys. There we go. Variable speed. This is a beauty. Now, this should fit that that bit. Let's go back to that. Yes, it does. Okay. And this is the lock. Where's the lock? Here it is, right in the back. So I can spin it closed. But I do it by hand. It comes with a wrench. That's it. We're in. All right, guys. Let me plug this in. 1 second. Wasn't expected to do this. I expected to test the other one, but seeing that it stinks, in my opinion, it stinks. You know? How quiet is this? Let me hold up to the microphone. That's quiet, huh? And it's comfortable, too. Yeah, there's there's no comparison. This is the tool. Oh man, what a difference. Little push button turns it off. Your finger holds right here. I should have did a video on the Dremel. Look at that. All nice and beaten. And you can, depending on the bits, there's tons of bits. Let's turn it back on. There's tons of bits. You can, you know, you scribe your battle damage in here. Then you can sand it down a little bit and you get a nice effect. There. Not bad. This is the way to go. You got to get a stylo. I could probably pull that thing right out. Man, oh man. So, yeah, that's the... Get yourself a Dremel Stylo. S-T-Y-L-O, I believe it's spelled. Stylo. Dremel. I got this at Walmart, I think, for 40 bucks. Worth every penny. It's variable speed. Now, what you want to do, I guess, is just go on your hardware store or Amazon and get some bits like this. You're going to get a master set, like 20 bucks. It has drill bits in it and these Reamer bits. And you're all set. You got it made. Between this and this Dremel and that Micromark sander, the power sander, is all the tools you probably would need to get on the way on your Gunpla customizing. But boy, this tool is the tool. Why, it's quite another battery one. Where is the battery? Here it is. It's not, what do I do with this thing? You guys take returns? I will never use this again. Anyway, guys, that's my quick test today. No paints today. I wanted to test a couple of tools out. I got more stuff coming in. I'm going to do a God hands test versus cheap nippers. So I'm going to get a bunch of nippers, 20 bucks and less. I'm going to put them against these $60 God hands and see what we get. So I'm working on that. I got new paints coming in for my Mecha Empire lineup. I got some military colors coming in. Grays, olive drabs, some dark flat blues. Nice stuff. We're working on that right now. Not a ton of them, maybe 15, 20 colors. But still, I'm excited to have those type of colors coming in. And I have a big batch of paints coming in from overseas. I'm going to be doing a test on the Jump Wind paints out of Asia. Wanted them a long time. And I finally got them. And they'll be available in America. And I'm really excited to test these paints, and I think they're coming in Friday. So we are excited, and I got some scribing tools coming in like this. So I'm going to do some scribe testing on different various bits and stuff. Here's a chisel for putting like those on that other blue piece, the little square rectangle. Put these. I'm looking to put my own of these little big notches in some of the kits, and I got some kits coming in too. We'll go over them, and then we're going to go over some chrome paint that's coming up too. I got zero chrome, I got finishers chrome, so I have a bunch of chromes we're going to be testing. I love testing chrome. I don't know why, but I do. And anyway, that's all, guys. The next video hopefully will be in a couple days. I got a lot more to test here, and if not, I might give you an update video on what's coming up next, and I'll show the paints. It should be here Friday, I'm hoping, and I'm putting together another giveaway. I think I got a couple of extra kits in, duplicates, so we're giving away a few more kits. And I got to give away a air compressor too. That's a big. Oh, if you stuck with me this long, I'm going to be testing using a house industrial air compressor for your airbrush. I'm going to go pick up one at Harbor Freight. Not a big one. We'll go with a smaller one, maybe a $60 one. And then I'll show you the fittings I used, and I'm going to sort of back it down to airbrush, to fit an airbrush. And I'm going to test that. And that's coming up very soon. I hope that you do that for the weekend too. That's going to be a good one. Anything with airbrushing, I'm in. Anyway, guys, Dremel, Stylo, good. Hold on. The Micromark power sander, really good. A must-have. This thing, no, I'm not even going to put. I don't even think I'm going to put the link to it, but I will. I'll put the link to it. The bits alone were probably worth 10 bucks if they're decent bits, because diamond bits aren't too cheap. Anyway, guys, that is all. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for sticking around. Please like the video. It helps quite a bit with the channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit that 50,000 mark. We'll have a big giveaway on that day. And hit the notification button. A lot of you guys are missing some of the other videos I've put up, but you got to hit that little notification bell. That's how you guys know. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next video.